What's up, guys? I'm Vortac, and welcome to Unturned. We are in the Canyon custom map that you can find linked down below and in the Steam Workshop. And I thought I would do something a little bit differently. I do a lot of Unturned Let's Plays here on the channel between Gang Z and my roleplay / Let's Play series that I'm working on. And, you know, I thought I would try something a little bit different. So I've spawned myself some starting items, and I wanted to highlight parts of a cool-looking map. And let you guys know that this is something you can download for yourselves, you can try it out, and I thought that would be a fun thing to do. And I don't know, I haven't tried anything like this, but I wanted to give my opinion and review an Unturned custom map. And it looks like I'm very quickly bleeding out. Oh, good, it stopped. So, yeah, I see there are so many maps in Unturned that I would love to actually play for myself and do like a whole series on them. But I think it would be a lot easier to experience these maps in short bursts, kind of get you guys into it that way. And, you know, I don't know, maybe we'll do more on it depending on how it goes. But I can experience a lot more maps by just doing little reviews on them, and that is what we're doing today. And we already found a campsite. Now, I've spawned myself in some stuff, like I said. I have a bunch of lettuce things that are going to keep me alive, a gas mask, as there are two, not one, but two dead zones on the map. So we're going to be checking those out probably in the next video. In this one, I wanted to check out specifically the military base and the airport. And some of this stuff I'm going to leave to you guys. I figure checking out some of those big highlighted areas will be great for you to determine if this is a map you're going to download for yourselves. But first, I found a boat. I know I said I wanted to check out those other locations, but because we're in a boat anyway, we'll ride over to the construction zone first. And then we'll head back over there. I gave myself a helicopter, and we'll check out the other parts of the map as well. And I don't know, I just want to kind of kill some stuff and give you guys an opportunity to see all the different things the map has to offer. So far, it makes a really good impression. I actually really like the rocky brown kind of color we have going on. And big lake in the middle, a lot of fun. Okay. So let's see what the construction site has to offer in terms of loot and overall aesthetics. Already I can see a train with some conductor zombies laying around. They're dead now. And, ugh, the construction site is weird because... Oh, there's a bridge. Okay, I was going to say, that's weird because we're on an island. Why is there a train? But there's a bridge that actually connects these, so you don't need to use a boat if you don't have one. Which is pretty cool because I know, at least in my experience in Gang Z, finding boats is not easy. They don't last very long on maps with water in them. So if you're playing this with your friends and you want to come out to the construction site, it's probably going to be nice to have a bridge to walk across. Oh-ho-ho, what do we have here? On the train, a rocket launcher spawns. Okay, I don't know if you'll have the same luck I do, but there's a rocket launcher for you right here. What the... Okay, we have to use this. Okay, since we're going to the military base, I have a feeling there may be a mega zombie there, and that's where this is going to come in handy for sure. Checking out the other half of the construction site, there's really not a whole lot here. It is just literally one building that's under construction. We have a crane set up over there. This zombie dropped a generator, which is pretty sweet. And, I mean, the rocket launcher spawn is pretty cool. Charts galore. I've seen 2 of those already. There we go. We'll come up here. There's a lot of zombies hanging around here. I will say that the only... it's so loud. The only setting I've messed with at this point... Oh, that's why I was dying. That guy at the bottom. I didn't see him. The only setting I've played with at this point is the ability to have a chart when you start the game and cheats. That's it. So everything you see here is like the default settings. I should probably mention that. Let's make a rag real quick. Use this. And now this is weird. What is this? Madame Moore's, I don't know what, I can't say it, but it sounds expensive. And I'm into it. I'm pretty much into that. So I have no room for it, though, unfortunately. I'm going to have to, I don't know, eat some food, make some room for this thing. There's a lot of guns at the construction site. We have a calling card. I found a second one of those ones I can't pronounce. And I think we've climbed about as high as we can climb without using some kind of extra thing to get on the roof, like some ramps or something. But yeah, so a lot of cool stuff spawns here at the construction site. Let's check out the crane before we go, and then I'm actually going to head back by boat, and we'll tour we'll tour everything by air. Oh, geez. Okay, there we go. Let's see up here. We have another blowtorch and just a crane. So this is a really good spot for raiding. I'm always thinking about playing on servers with friends, and I'll tell you what, I mean, I would set up camp at the construction site for sure if I was playing this with a bunch of friends and we were all fending for ourselves, making our own bases, because, I mean, you can mine here, you got a bunch of cool spawns, and that can make for getting a lot of cool supplies to trade with everybody and whatnot. Just to note, this helicopter does not spawn here. I put this hummingbird here. I chose the hummingbird because it's just a cool-looking, fast little helicopter, and yeah, I wanted something easy to get around in. It has full gas because I spawned it in, and I have a gas tank too, in case we run out. And it's already running quite low, and I haven't even taken off yet. So we're going to take this up and head towards the opposite end of the base. Or not, I guess the military base is technically behind us. So we're going to go that way and try not to blow the helicopter up. I have to remember how to fly this thing now. Okay, we'll turn it around. I don't want to go too high, and we will attempt to get to the military base. I see several helipads down there. I could definitely land on one. It looks like, wow, 5 helicopter pads, and 4 of them have helicopters on them, which is really, really cool. The one thing we have to worry about, though, is landing this one in the middle of a bunch of zombies, and 2, safely. Just, even without the zombies, we're at great risk of not sticking this landing. Oh boy, I don't even know what I'm gonna hit. Okay, just outside the military base. Looks like I'll land on some rocks, but I'm not gonna mess with fate. There we go, nice and easy. Ta-da! Whew, cool, okay. There it is. So let's see if the military base contains a mega zombie. With all of these helicopters and tanks and loot, I imagine a mega zombie must be guarding this stuff, right? I see a lot of military zombies, and I am looking forward to driving a tank. I have not ever driven a tank in Unturned because I don't play a lot of single player, and by the time a tank is found on a server, it wasn't found by me, and yeah, it doesn't last very long. So right off the bat, we're seeing a lot of the things you see at other military bases in both Russia and Washington. The military bases I've been to recently, these walls are here. The same towers in the corners and stuff, so nothing too spectacular and different there. Let's see, nothing crazy in here. We're looking for loot drops, and we're just kind of admiring the layout as well right now. Getting into the more intense part here of our military base raid, vehicles seem to be the big thing you're going to want to loot here. We have this guy. This is a, wow, a forest APC. I know there are desert APCs, and yes, the forest APC being, forest meaning it's green. I think this thing holds like 12 people, if I'm not mistaken. So that is pretty freaking cool. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be very mistaken, but if I'm not mistaken, this is also an aquatic vehicle. You can drive this in water. So that's pretty cool. We have the... wait a minute, this helicopter isn't drivable. It's a decorative helicopter. Well, that's a little bit disappointing. I mean, why not? Why even put one? Let's see. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. I'm trying to collect clothing because I didn't spawn in any bandages, so I'm just quickly trying to make dressings because I keep getting myself into trouble. For some reason, I think I'm invincible, even though I have never. I shouldn't be. I can't even get words out right now. I feel like I'm invincible because I leveled up all my skills, but that doesn't seem to mean that because I keep getting into trouble, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. We got some smoke dropping from zombies. This helicopter is drivable, but out of fuel. Not a problem. I have fuel, and I have a hummingbird, so I'm not going to take that. But the tank is definitely something I'm interested in. I just killed a military zombie, and it dropped an Alice pack. That's crazy. I don't know how much of a random chance that was. I don't know if that was a rare item that just dropped on this map or what. Like, I've never made a map before, so that maybe I have no business reviewing them, but I've just never had an Alice pack drop that easily from a zombie. So, like, it's not a mega. So I feel like the map developer played some role in that drop, but I mean, I could be wrong. Let's take these and salvage both of them. Nice. Get ourselves another dressing. Might as well just stay here and play on this map forever, because I'm doing pretty dang good. Although, to be fair, I did max out my skills. Shouldn't have told you that, though. I should just let you think I was just doing this good at Unturned. Just an important development here. This tank is also decorative. You cannot drive this tank. Very disappointing. Unless I'm not clicking on in the right spot, I didn't realize that would also be decorative. Kind of, I guess that's okay. I mean, getting all these helicopters and tanks right out of the gate, I mean, they make you pretty OP pretty fast. However, that tank might not be decorative, so maybe I should just be quiet for a second. What's this? An Eagle Fire. Okay, not bad, not bad. We have another helicopter that away, but then is this drivable? No, it's not. We have a Sabertooth laying on top of it, though. Another decorative tank. Not all hope is lost. If you're a tank fan, I mean, not all hope is lost. The only thing I've ever seen decorative vehicle-wise in Unturned are these planes that are clearly decorative because of all the stuff attached to them and things like that. I've just never seen this many, like, decorative vehicles laying around, like, no big deal. This is also decorative. You can walk inside of it, sort of. Maybe stuff's... Oh, a wolf. Oh, boy. I've had some bad experiences with wolves in the past, and I'd rather not taunt him. Let's just be sure we rid ourselves of that little problem right now. Wow. Hold on. Maybe semi-auto will help. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're getting into some stickier territory here. I'm a little more willing to start Ooh, a firing range. Oh, this one's pretty cool. I've seen one in Washington, but I like this. I like that they're at different levels, like they're standing on stuff. You still get 1 XP for killing each one, shooting them in the face. That's pretty fun. In these hangars, you have the usual junk spawning. We got some metal bars, we got some rope, more metal bars, possibly wire too, just things like that. And I mean, I didn't open all of these yet, but nothing too exciting or spectacular in this hangar. Is this helicopter decorative? That's the question. Let's see. Yes. Yes, it is decorative. So it looks like only one of those 5 helicopters we found seems to be something you can fly. I think that about does it for the military base. We did find an APC. We found one flyable helicopter, but a lot of decorations. Kind of all bark and no bite here at the military base in that regard. A lot of zombies. A lot of opportunities for XP. Get out of here. Oh, I hate flankers so much. Get out of here. There we go. A lot of opportunities for XP. You can at least find 2 vehicles here, which is nice. And I did not see a Mega. Now, that doesn't mean one doesn't spawn here. It could just be a time where one has not spawned yet. But we did not run into one, which is a little bit surprising. Maybe there's a different rule set for those spawning. But I figured if one existed here, it would definitely spawn. May have better luck in one of the 2 dead zones. But we're not going to those today. I'm actually going to go across the map now and hit up the Locoma Airport. Down below, you will see a UFO. That's what that green orb is. That is actually a UFO crash. That's the main feature in that dead zone. I'm actually worried we're flying right over it. I don't know if I don't know if this gas mask is going to come in handy right now. How ironic would it be if I could not land this thing at the airport because of my terrible flying skills? Look how lopsided I am right now. Oh, there we go. I'm still getting used to flying with the mouse and the keys. So the airport is located actually at a really high elevation here on this mountain, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping we find some planes or something. Oh, I can already see a plane just laying there. Let's try to put this down nice and easy somewhere on the runway. I see at least 3 planes we could potentially fly. I hope they're not frauds like the military base. And we have a whole parking lot full of cars too. All right, let's, we can make this. This is a massive, massive runway. There's no reason we can't just land. Okay, easy does it. Easy does it. Boom. I didn't upset that zombie either. Are you kidding? Nice. Okay, let's kill these guys. Hey, guys. What you doing? You fixing the planes? Oh, yeah, I forgot my sneaking skills like super high. I'm like, why aren't they coming after me? Not used to that. Okay, so first plane is, this looks like a seaplane, and it cannot be flown. So that is definitely one plane we can't fly. Thought we could fly it, can't fly it. Okay, what else do we have? Hiya! Ooh, you dropped a lamp. That's interesting. Why are there, like, conductor zombies next to the planes? That's weird. Okay, so this plane. What about this one? I don't think you can fly something this big in Unturned, but then again, I've never flown a plane in Unturned, so what do I know? I'm not qualified for this at all. Ah! There we go. And you're gonna die. There we go. It's weird that there are conductor zombies from the train station. This is an unflyable plane as well. What about this? The Sandpiper. Gotta be, right? What? Are you kidding me right now? Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but no, the stuff is spawning. This is a decorative Sandpiper. Okay. That's another plane we can't fly. Just a bunch of decorative vehicles. Very weird. A lot of the usual stuff once again spawning here in the hangar. Whoa, don't want to piss him off. Just some metal bars, some metal sheets. We got some chemicals over there. I see a car jack up there, it looks like. No, those are bricks. So yeah, okay, the second set of bricks I found. So nothing too unusual in the hangar itself. I'm sure we can fly that plane. There's no way we cannot fly that plane. This is one of those, you know, obviously decorative planes. No problems there. I'm okay with that. Oh. Okay. No. Dang it. What's this? Oh, metal sheet. I didn't know if it was a note or something. If the game was going to offer me some lore, that would be fun. Okay, what about this plane? We can definitely fly this. Yeah, the Anushka. And it's out of gas, but it's right next to a fuel tank, so that's no problem. I'm probably going to tease you guys. I'm just not going to fly that, because it's embarrassing enough trying to get around to that hummingbird, and plus we're pretty much at the end of today's part of the tour, so I'll forego that for now. We'll save our first plane experience for something a little more special, like in Gang Z or something like that. Nothing too crazy here in the tower. We have a blue bedroll, got some chips. So yeah, pretty standard stuff in the tower. Now, the parking lot full of cars looks to be completely void of actual cars we'd want to drive. I'm going to head down there, but I'm going to tell you right now, those cars do not look so good. Oh yeah, the travelers didn't even get to make it to the airport, it seems, before something went horribly wrong here in the parking lot. Not a single drivable car sitting here, and half the airplanes are actually just decoy fake airplanes. So that's pretty cool. Now, like I said, this is part 1 of at least 2 in my Canyon review, and so before we go, I will say this, those of you who've seen this review up till now are probably like, I don't need to see part 2, I already know if I'm going to play this or not. So for that reason, wow, did these zombies respawn that fast? Ooh, he dropped a day pack. I don't feel like there were that many zombies there a second ago. Anyway, I will give you part 1 of my grade then. So what I've seen so far, I will say this, the map seems very balanced. There's plenty to see considering the size of the map. I do not like the decoy vehicles at all. I have never seen that in any of the official Unturned maps that I've played on, and I believe PEI is the only one I haven't tried, weirdly enough, even though that's like the most popular one. But the rest of the maps I've played, all the official Unturned ones, they didn't have decoy vehicles, and if they did, they were busted vehicles. They were part of the scenery. Either they were crashed into the ground, or they were like those ones in the parking lot that you can't drive. I don't like that. I think that if you're going to offer that many vehicles on the map, you should just make them drivable, in my opinion. So that is the big negative I have so far. But just considering what we've seen today, I'm pretty impressed with it, and there seems to be something. I love the layout of the map. I love the symmetry, and I really like that there's just a lot of different places to explore. Things we're not even going to get to, like we have this big farm right here. We got a fire station that seems to be by itself just labeled. That's kind of interesting. The warehouse, military road. Oh, a third dead zone. I bet you guys already commented, but I missed it. There it is. There's 3 dead zones here on the map. That is so freaking cool. And there's all these spots between the key. Like if we went across the bridge right now in the airport, we'd find this whole back road in the canyon. So a lot of really cool stuff. Really love the layout of the map. I like the loot drops for sure. 3 dead zones. Something went down here. Something went way down. There's a lot of radiation. So in the next video, we'll explore 3 dead zones instead of 2. And if we have time, maybe some other things as well. But I want to leave some stuff up to you guys to check out too. Like I said, link in the description below if you want to check out Canyon. And if you enjoyed this review, please leave a like. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments. I'll catch you next time.